You already know, guys, we are going to be looking at secret rooms that strangers have found other people living in their house. This is a fear of mine. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
Top 5 secret rooms and strange visitors.
It's too much
Friends
already.
In the wall.
Friends in the wall.
Imager user Donovan Peters posted a strange picture that his daughter had drawn. It showed him, his wife, his daughter Sophia, and his son Tim all standing outside their house. Eerily, there were also 2 extra figures, smaller than
oh my god,
rest,
burn the house!
with
Burn
no
the house!
And with names written in an unidentified script.
Oh my god, I just got so spooked that I looked and there's a piece of paper and my keyboard lights made it glow and I was like, I'm literally so creeped out already.
His daughter's drawing showed a crude diagram of their house, showing where the 2 smaller figures
Oh
were.
hell no.
It was a room that was not an actual part of the house.
Why is it always
When Donovan
the kids?
asked, his daughter insisted that the room was real.
I'm scared.
So he decided to investigate. He cut a small chunk from the lower wall of the bathroom.
My
where his daughter
dad
claimed the
would
other 2 figures were
never do this. He'd be like, I don't give a shit if there's ghosts. I ain't cutting no wall. My dad would let me get possessed and sucked into the wall before he'd even think about cutting that wall.
her drawing
His
lived.
dad needs an
Since
award.
the hole was very small, he asked his daughter to crawl inside with his cell phone.
Okay, I take it back. What a shit father of the year. Who makes that kid crawl in a hole? What?
And take a picture. Donovan was shocked
Is that a
by this
Ouija board?
frightening image of a crawl space that contained not only a light that was turned on, but also carvings in the wall around the light that seemed to be in the same odd language that his daughter had used in her drawing. Donovan Peters
Your
vowed
daughter's
that
a
he would
demon?
cut a bigger hole in the wall the next
plan
day
to break in there and see what-
investigate the strange little room, but he's never posted back to Imager since.
It's a setup. Why wouldn't he
Woman
repost?
in the attic. Joe Cummings kept finding food missing from his Manhattan apartment. He asked his girlfriend if she'd been having a few late night snacks.
Yeah,
She
Betty's been
denied
having
any
late night
knowledge of
snacks.
missing food.
It's actually me,
So,
I lied.
Now thinking that his girlfriend was pulling a prank on him, Joe set up a hidden camera one night to try to catch her in the act. What
How
he found
dare he?
was truly frightening.
Okay. No. Do I have any addicts in my room? Oh no! I'm not about it. At least she's very... This has got to be for views, you know? Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, this is actually me crawling out of my bedroom at 12 a.m. to get a snack without anyone seeing me because I'm ashamed that I have to get a snack at 12 a.m. I'm just gonna quickly get down here, grab a couple things, and no one will ever know that I had a snack. That's not your girlfriend, it's his ex-girlfriend. he actually just locked her up in the house. She's got a full routine. This is so bizarre. I'm pretty sure she... Is there a bathroom up in the attic? She's pissing in it. Oh my god, that's where they wash their dishes. Oh, okay, this is so a setup. Who would just sit there and eat? I'd be bringing that food back up into the attic. That made such a loud noise. It's an apartment. An apartment is so small. They would hear it. They would hear how... She's got the bloody TV on. Look, she's on the couch with the TV on. I'm calling setup. I think that his girlfriend just gets possessed. I think his girlfriend just gets possessed in the middle of the night and sit in the attic and have a snack, you know? She's ashamed. Doesn't want him to know she's breaking her diet. Well, bro, you know where you just wash your hands? Well, I'm a lady, just took a piss. Okay, this is such a setup. Can we get a big fat fake, please? Where does she hide? She wouldn't go instantly back to the cupboard because you would hear it. It's a loud cupboard. What this woman can eat. I don't know what's more disturbing. The fact she can drink milk out of a counter, a carton, or the fact she drinks milk. Oh yeah, how does she get back in? What's her technique? That's a pretty good technique. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for effort right there. So guys, real quick, I have a fun challenge that only takes 5 seconds to complete. If you leave a like and subscribe to this video in the next 5 seconds, you'll receive 10 years of amazing luck. And I mean, who doesn't want 10 years of amazing luck? Because I do. The next morning. I'm getting creepy horror film vibes. I'm feeling like this is not legit. What's going on?
Upon reviewing the footage, Joe immediately left his apartment and called the police. The cops showed up and arrested the woman. Turns out the woman had been living in a small hidden storage area in his apartment attic for weeks. She would come out when he was away or asleep to steal food
She was homeless,
and go to
then.
the toilet in his kitchen sink.
I think it's the worst part. Be like,
Downstairs
eat my
in
food, please, just don't piss in
YouTube
my
user
sink.
DMC7 moved
Hey,
into a one-bedroom
DMC7,
studio
let's
apartment
get
in
it.
England.
I didn't
The
hear
apartment
anything that
building
guy
was
just
built
said.
on what had once been
That's a
the
pretty
site
nice
of a
apartment.
19th century monastery.
Okay, no, you lost me
When
at
he
that.
moved in, he noticed that there was a strange hatch in the middle of the floor that his landlord had never told him about.
What, did he inspect the
First,
property?
he just assumed that it was extra storage space. But when he finally opened the hatch and took a good look, he was shocked to discover an elaborate series of tunnels and rooms that led underneath the entire
my God.
apartment building.
An even bigger
There were
house than
also
what he
strange
initially thought.
fixtures built into the concrete, some resembling ancient altars.
What's altars?
Turns out, he basically had his own private entranceway into what could only be described as a 19th century dungeon. Creepiest of all, part of the floor had been cracked open and there was freshly removed dirt in its place, leading one to wonder if something had recently been buried there.
Oh
Dug
no!
up.
The last tenant! Don't piss off your
Similar to
landlord,
ours.
he's gonna bury you.
Mark Hartman and his Ohio
Oof,
State College
feet
roommates
pics.
moved into an old house just off
Okay,
campus.
look, I have a thing for old houses. I think they're like, you get more for your money, it's bigger, it's, you know, got a bit of character. But this is putting me off for wanting a new, like, big house. I'm just gonna build, alright? I'm just gonna build, I give up. I don't want a haunted house.
And they began
Or
to
other
hear
people living
strange
there.
noises and bumps in the night. When they awoke in the morning, doors that had been closed would now be
Okay,
open.
that house does look
Things seemed
haunted.
to have been moved around the house, and cupboards and microwave doors were open. They simply laughed it off and joked to their friends that their new rental house was haunted.
That's
One
something I would
night,
do, it's
repeatedly
haunted, guys.
hearing loud noises from below the house, the roommates decided to do an extensive search of the premises. 2 flights of stairs down, behind what they had thought was a storage cupboard, Mark found a locked door.
Oh, hell no.
They reported it to the realtor who had rented them the house. He came over and unlocked the door. Inside, they found that someone had actually been living in the small basement room the whole time they had been there. Apparently, the mystery tenant was named Jeremy and is believed to also be a student at Ohio State University.
Oh my god.
The realtor and police posted a notice for Jeremy to leave, and he hasn't returned to the house since, leaving behind all of his belongings. It goes without saying that Mark and his roommates have changed all of the locks on the house.
This
Jimmy's
voice is
guess.
out here trying to get some free
In the
rent.
course of several nights, Davis Wallman would come home to find that several of the lights in his house had been turned on. Each night he would look
Oh,
around the
hello.
house, but no one
Guys
was
in
there.
baseball caps, it's just
Then
a
one
lot.
night he was awakened from his
That's a
sleep
lot
by
of pictures
several
for
loud
one wall.
noises.
Holy hell.
He got up to investigate and
Hold
found
up!
that
The only thing scary is how many pictures they have on a wall. I don't think our family has one picture up on the wall. That is like 80
upstairs
on
doors
like
was locked.
2 walls.
When Davis tried to open it, he heard a strange woman's voice inside
Well,
answer,
that's a bit of a feet
Jimmy?
pic.
Jimmy, is that you? He immediately called 911, but before police could arrive,
Oh my god. Can somebody explain to me why he's got like 1,000 pictures on this like tiny little hallway? It even goes into the bedroom. My god, this is a...
the bizarre woman opened the door.
The woman's probably
Davis
knocking
asked,
to say, hey, just curious, why have you got like no bare walls
Sir,
now?
what are you doing in my house? The woman replied, what do you mean? This is my house. I live here. I've been here for 3 days. Jimmy said I could live here. The woman then fled the house before police could arrive. Turns out the woman had been living in a hidden corner of Davis Wallman's attic for days, possibly weeks.
We don't have
The
attics in
woman was
Australia, I
never
can't
found by
relate.
police and is still at large.
American houses are so much bigger and cooler. We don't have an attic. I want an attic. Why have I been duped? Alright? I've been duped. I want an attic. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I've actually got to rush off now. I want to check all the little nicks and crannies in my house, make sure nobody's living here. And if you are from America or anywhere where they do have attics, God help you, and please check your attic. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.